Nerd gambler, and it's not fair. Got the monkey in the back, yeah, I'm cashing out there. Numbers don't lie with the analyzer screen. We'll do it live. Don't mess with my flow. Stats in my pocket, watch the money just grow. Bet on the fight, yeah, I'm hammering that line. We'll do it live. Going out of my mind. Crunching numbers like a fiend, I'm the spreadsheet king. Fights on the screen, hear the cash board sing. Bet the KO in round two, yo, I'm calling it now. Aggregator flashing stats, prop star, take a bow. Data's my weapon, got the graphs on lock. VSP staring at the coda, getting hard as a rock. Streams going wild, yeah, the server might crash. Live with no script, just my bets and my cash. We'll do it live. Don't mess with my flow. Stats in my pocket, watch the money just grow. Bet on the fight, yeah, I'm riding that line. We'll do it live. Going out of my mind. Live, no filter, just the numbers and me. Bad betting on fights. Get that monkey showing out on the stream. We'll do it live.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Why did we know? Oh, look at their bad weight cut for Ismail. They're taking him off. Yeah, I'm gonna complain for a little bit. I'm just gonna complain. I'm just gonna bitch. I'm actually really annoyed right now. So I want to do the Fighter Face-Off stream here. The Fighter Face-Off ceremonial takes about 20 minutes. The UFC is too busy with slap fighting and whatever nonsense to even stream a ceremonial weigh-in for the UFC Vegas cards. So MMA Junkie does it, and it's all chopped up and this and that. And then it takes an hour because everyone weighs in the beginning. And then there's like 5 people who straggle their way through an hour. Terrible broadcast. And then at the end of it, they're going to do the face-offs, which is really what I want to see. I want to see who looks good, who looks bad, who looks tall, who looks short, and who looks beat up. Now, I am watching, just rewinded a little bit, but Bonfim Ismail, the little brother who loses more often, he looks really bad. He's going to lose. I can't hear it. Did he miss weight? I can't even tell if he missed weight. Yeah, let's play the new song while this thing skips around. So let's just say this. $7.7 billion organization, get your shit together. Make this a fan-friendly sport and get your eyes off power slap. It's stupid and no one wants to watch it. The numbers are inflated and it's never going to be anything. So maybe rewind this tape back in 10 years when we're all dumb on our couch watching power slap, but I don't think so. I believe in humanity more than that. So there's the rant. We're going to get into the different fights. I think Ismail Bonfim missed weight, but again, broadcast stinks. It skipped a bunch. He looked very bad on the scale, so we're going to put a pin in that one. And take a look. I would actually, let's see if Twitter's already ablaze. Ismail Bonfim. UFC news, follow along here. Okay, cool. 5 pounds. Ismail is 5 pounds over the lightweight limit, so that fight might even go off. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's just so frustrating. Like, my stream is more professional and set up than the UFC has for their literal fight on Saturday. They don't even show it. They don't even show it. It has to be shown by someone else. So let's see, where am I? For some reason, every time Ismail Bonfim fights, I get confused as well because they always put the two on the same card, and then who's the lightweight? Who's the middleweight? Oh, I got it the wrong direction here. Okay, so Chris Padilla, I already had my numbers saying, let's see, 43% for Padilla. So the line is definitely overvalued at a plus 170. Bonfim looked bad, man. He looked bad coming off the scale. Looked like a really bad weight cut. Plus 175. By the way, guys, I'm not gonna keep saying where I bet. Everyone just has to figure it out. Getting weird questions on X. Weird accounts. Okay, look at this guy. All right. $256, $156. Yeah, that'd be funny. Salikov to the scale. Yeah, so again, all I want to see is the ceremonial face-off. We're going to go through each fight, maybe a potential prop bets on each one. I've gone through all of the information. There's going to be a lot of waiting on this too till we get to the end. So I'm going to let these guys run through, see the weigh-ins. We'll note down any of the fights that are, let's say, we'll note down any of the fights and weigh-ins that are off. So like the Bonfim, we'll look at that first, and then we'll run through the final ceremonial weigh-ins, and we'll run through all of the prop bets. Plus 165. Let's see. Chris Padilla plus 168 over here. Still a plus 175 over here. And over here is where I might go on this with Padilla. Probably a free roll. Bonfim's going to come in there bigger, but Padilla's dog. That looked like a really bad weight cut. So my numbers are saying here that Padilla is a 43% chance of winning, 57 for Bonfim. Minus 115, minus 115, that it doesn't go the distance. That's an interesting one. My live notes, look, Padilla late first could get really good plus money. Could get plus money now. And that's where we may go with it, because this line isn't going to go the other way, I don't think. I do think Bonfim's going to be clean in the beginning of this. Now, they kind of are most likely going to take this thing off, though. With 5 pounds, I don't see that fight happening still. Let's see what we're seeing on X, just in terms of. Let's look up Ismail Bonfim. Official weight, 161 for Bonfim. Failed in 2023. Did he fight that? Did Bonfim fight when he failed? In 2023. Canceled. Vince Pichel. Yep. He's a minus 500. He went above weight. And they canceled it. Padilla, who knows what he's going to do? It's up to him, I think, somewhat. Does anyone know if Padilla does have the option to fight, right? Bonfim that much overweight or no? I don't actually know the answer to that. So maybe it's just off. 185 and a half. He lost to Salyakov, beat Vince Pichel, Benoit St. Denis, Terrence McKinney. That was the flying knee. Decision here. I would say Chris Padilla is somewhere in the middle of Benoit St. Denis, Nazim Sadyakov level, and Vince Pichel, who's a little bit older. Nice little decision win. Okay, something going on in the back there. Who knows? Everyone's kind of making their way over. What do we think? Anyone think this fight will happen? I don't know. We'll put a pin in it and go back. There may be a prop on it too, but I don't even know if it's going to happen. So we won't get into all that. Let's get into the top of our list here. Jackson McVeigh, Zachary Reese. So this fight now is happening. They both weighed in. Looks like they both made weight. My live notes could have the better cardio or could get KO for McVeigh, but he is lower level, and I favor Zach by sub, maybe live after one. That's one thing I noticed. The only loss for McVeigh came by sub, and that was against a guy who doesn't get a lot of subs. I think it was Bruno Ferreira as a big dog. Zachary Reese, he has lost twice by knockout. So that's a path for McVeigh. Sub is a path for Reese. He only has one sub, but I've seen his triangles, guillotines are good. So he could get that. Zach by sub. Let's take a look at what that, if they have given us, and they have the lines. No, they haven't, because this is a new one. So they haven't given us actually like props yet. So we're just going to move forward on this. Under 1.5 is minus 230. I lean that, but I wouldn't bet it. I lean that at like a minus 150, minus 180. Let's check out the next fight here. Marcos versus Miles John. Pretty good one. Pretty good one. Pretty good one for a live bet, too. 4 of Marcos's last 5 wins are by decision. Same with Miles John's. He's never been knocked out. And Miles John's been knocked out once. Marcos is not live for a sub. This fight's ending in decision, fellas. I have Johns after 1 if he wins. And I have Marcos early, Marcos middle. I like Johns late, as he's maybe snagging a rogue line in the first. So this is decision for me. If we take a look at the fight going the distance, minus 275, that makes sense. And that's going to be how we're going to do it. We're going live on it. We have these guys about 50-50, which lends itself even more to going farther in the fight. So there you go. Ricky Simone about to weigh in, looking pretty shredded. Not worried about his weigh in, but we'll see. It's a little late to the scale. I have no idea why this thing's skipping, but if you guys are watching along on MMA Junkie, we have a get like little screen captures every once in a while. All right. I'm going to keep letting this cook. I'll get into Denise Gomes and whatnot in a second. Give me a minute, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Just talking some turkey, going over some of these other things here. I want to see here. There's another live spot for me on Denise Gomes and Tisha Pennington. I lean Pennington at 56% probability, but I mainly lean live because I do think Denise Gomes has a fast start opportunity. Right? Gomes should have the advantage early. Might look Tisha if we see early struggles for Gomes. So if Gomes doesn't get out to a fast start, this line will flip so fast, and we will be trying to figure out how to get money on Tisha. So I'm going to look Tisha early. I'm going to look Tisha late first as well. They like her raw. I might struggle early, but the cardio takes over middle or late. But if too late, she loses 29-28. So if she loses 2 rounds, she's done, right? But if she starts taking over early in that second or late in that first, that's going to be my Tisha spot. My spot with Gomes may be 3rd round. Maybe a numbers play after 1 if there's a bad line. That's possible too. So we will just wait and see, bet it live, note it down. It's interesting. I might start doing something where I could say like live, bet this one live. But I will be saying that as we go. So why do we even need that? Next fight between a guy I'd never heard of, Max Jimenez, heavyweight, versus Josh Hokett. If you want to lay -1 or 450 on Hokett, good luck. I mean, this fight is just, it's going to be a finish. It's going to be early. Maybe there's some spots with props. Let's see. Let's see if there's spots with props, guys. Hokett by KO TKO is -150, so they don't give Hokett any credit on the sub. And he's got 2 of them. It's because Jimenez apparently is some good jiu-jitsu guy. He is by Jimenez by sub is a plus 1200. I don't know. I don't know anything about Jimenez. I just hear people saying things. Plus 1200 is crazy, though. He's fought absolutely no one. Absolutely no one. I'd have to watch something with Jimenez. Plus 1200 on the sub. We got to dig in here, guys. Something's weird there. I mean, he is a plus 310, but give me 4-1 on that. What other way is this guy going to win? He's 6-1. He's 32. Let's see. Let's go to his Tapology and see what some of these wins are. See how he got it done. Jimenez, 6 feet is what they're saying. That's not very tall. So I want to see his face off too. His 1 win by sub. So what's with is it because he's been fighting? This happens too, though, sometimes. He wants to prove he's got knockout power. These guys are cans that he knocked out in the first round. Grappled Nick Rodriguez. I mean, they're just saying no sub because this is crazy. Plus 1200 Max Jimenez by sub is a crazy number. That's a crazy number. I've seen this so often where lower level fighters who come from one discipline, like let's say jiu-jitsu for Jimenez, he is fighting all these other low level guys. He wants to prove his striking and he gets knockouts. The knockout for Jimenez is a plus 750. Plus 1200 all day. We're gonna put a half unit on that. It's gonna be a spicy little pre-fight prop. That's because that's out of control. Let's see what the other ones have for Jimenez. See what the sub prop is. If the sub prop is lower on my sharp book, I'm going to call it sharp and square books. We're not going to call it what it is. Plus 950 on my other book. This seems like a very weird one because this guy is jiu-jitsu. I mean, he grappled and got submitted by Nicky Rod. He's gotten some points in the grappling. I mean, definitely a lot of KOs, but this thing could end up on the mat. I mean, how's it going to go? It's going to end up on the mat. It's going to end up on the mat for sure, one way or the other. Josh Hokett will either take it to the ground and beat him up, or he could get taken to the ground and get into some sticky spots. So Hokett has, obviously, that I don't even think Jimenez is going to win, but if he wins, I think he's got one way to get there. And what's his name? Josh Hokett's fought no one, too. It's like, it's not like he's fought the who's who. I mean, Guilherme Uriel, that was not an impressive one on Contender Series. He's low level for sure. Eric Lunsford, TKO punches. He did get a sub here. He's never lost. He fought the Bellator a little bit. So, I mean, he could absolutely piece up. What is just fight ends by sub? I do think Hokett gets the KO, but fight ends by sub plus 300. No, I would rather get that plus 12 there on Jimenez. There we go. Put a third of a unit to win 4 units. I like that. A little sprinkle. All right, guys. First play of the night. First play of the night. Let's cue it up. We are going to play Mr. Max Jimenez. Submission. It's plus 1200, guys. Plus 1200. We are going 0.333. It's not going to let me do that. So we'll go to 4 because that needs to be. Well, good enough for me. Good enough. Let's add her in. Jimenez by sub. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Big boy. Lots of grappling experience. 12-1. It's a good number. All right. Well, that's enough of this one. The one that I thought, see, this is why we do this, guys. I didn't even look at this fight. I had no interest in this fight. When you find something, it's a little sneaky. Next one, Cavalcanti versus Buena Silva. I actually don't think this is a great live betting spot. This is going to be Cavalcanti, bell to bell, I think. Bell to bell. There it is. You know what I said. Maybe there'll be a live spot if the line's even up or if we get a weird one or, the usual. I always say, like, of course, every single fight is a potential live betting spot. But I do want to focus on the ones that are better live betting spots. Every time I've done that and really locked in on certain ones, like if I'm locking in on every single fight, like Josh Hokett in a live betting spot, like, I don't know. No, it's not going to happen. I might bet the side and then that guy gets knocked out. Like, I want the fights that are going to go the distance. I want low variance with knockouts and finishes. But I also want competitive and I want matching styles. And in this case, we don't have that. Cavalcanti is going to be the minute winner. Try to win on the feet. He's higher rated, but lower level competition. See this all the time. Buena Silva is kind of the little bit of a stepping stone right now. She has 4 wins by sub. That's a rout. And she has lost 4 by decision. Sub or bust, in my opinion, for Buena Silva. Inside the distance could be good. Why don't we look at Buena Silva's sub prop and her inside the distance props, because she has that route. I've seen some guys laying the plus 130 on Buena Silva, only inside the distance. If it goes to decision, no action, which seems pretty good to me. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Buena Silva by KO TKO plus 1200, submission plus 650. Inside the distance plus 550. What about win inside the distance? No action. And we wait for the next fighter to come out. Isn't this a great broadcast, everyone? You get to watch the first couple of weigh-ins. They don't have any graphics. You have no idea who missed weight. You have to go on Twitter. It skips around, and then you wait around for like an hour for the last couple of fighters to weigh in. And then they do the ceremonial weigh-in, which is just them all matching up at the end, which is what I'm waiting for. And then they don't advertise it, but they show a bunch of clips of people getting slapped in the face with powder. Wow. Dana, I love you, buddy, but this ain't it. This ain't it. I'm gonna take a little real quick. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. We're having fun, guys. We're having fun. We're back. We're back. What an informal stream on a Friday. Playing hooky, waiting around, placing props, and getting distracted. But now we're back. We're so back. Let me see here. Let's get to our girls on the Sharper book. What I'm looking for is a Buena Silva by decision or no action. Here we go. Hey, went inside the distance, goes the distance, no action. Buena Silva is actually the minus 175. Very unusual to see that. So, of course, my Sharp book already picked up on it. Here's what's interesting. I'm getting about 100 and something points difference on the inside the distance for Buena Silva. That's spicy right there, guys. Plus 550 on Buena Silva inside the distance. I don't think she's going to win a decision here. It's the best broadcast ever. What up, VSP? There you are. Oh, yeah, let's play the song, guys. Let's play the music. I'm not going to talk for a second. Patty, I know you're probably you're like, what the hell? Jack is a hot mess today. Coming in hot, coming in fired up. Well, you know, it's one of those days. I can't wait till we get back to the pay-per-views. I don't know, just I'm watching right now a bunch of UFC staff drink cups of coffee. And so if they don't have to be professional, I can just mess around. I don't have to do anything. I can talk whatever. I can match UFC. There's a shop vac in the background and someone's half drinking water bottle. What a broadcast. Way to show we're worth 7.7. This guy's got Starbucks. I can read his freaking name on his cup. I mean, look, these guys are getting paid. Shit, I wish I had one of these jobs. Like, what are we doing? How many dudes does it take to make sure the fighters don't show up on time for weigh-ins? Apparently, it takes about 7 or 8. 7 or 8. Let's light up another stogie and get into. I'm about to bet Myra Silva plus 550. I'm just saying. I'm about to bet Myra Bueno. That means good for anyone at home who doesn't speak the Espanol. Silva. It's just one of those days, guys. Just one of those days. So Myra Buena Silva plus 550 inside the distance. On the sharper book, it's a plus 365. So it just makes me wanna, and it makes me wonder. Let's play the music. VSP, here it comes for you, buddy. Stay classy. Unos, Medicare.
No, I was just a young buck. I think I just turned 21. Watching Will do it live, thought I'd have me a little fun. Tail Jack on a finished prop bet. We were sure that we had won. But then Dan heard that phantom horn and it all became undone.
Here we go, guys. Wait for the drop.
I hurled my laptop across the room. I knew I was in too deep, going over the play I made till I could hardly sleep. Oh, the hurt seemed endless. Thought I might as well be dead till an OG in the chat spoke up, and this is what he said. Go tell that last second loser, that unfortunate son. Tell the gambler in the shadows, one day his time will come. Tell that non-subscriber that VSP's work is never done. Tell him you can't win them all.
You can only win the
next one.
Fire, Patty.
Next one.
Like and subscribe.
All of a sudden my eyes were open, like the day that I was born. The beauty is in the struggle, even the prettiest rose has thorns. No more trying to be perfect, broke the chains, now I am free. Next time you're about to lose your shit, decide what kind of man you wanna be. Go tell that last second loser, that unfortunate son. Tell the gambler in the shadows, one day his time will come. Tell that non-subscriber that VSP's work is never done. Tell him you can't win them all, you can only win the next one. You can only win the next one.
There you go, guys. Okay, I noticed something interesting here. Diving into the numbers. This is Jacqueline Cavalcante. Dude, totally busted. Coffee drinking guy is totally busted. Oh, yeah, you're on camera. Careful, careful, guys. Dana's coming. HR's coming for you. Okay. Here's what I noticed about Jacqueline Cavalcanti. Lots of split decisions here, but she wins them. She wins the splitters. I mean, to me, she's just a minute winner. I mean, she has some finishes down here because I was looking at maybe just the under. But the value is really with Buena Silva getting the finish and getting a plus 365. So here's on my sharp book. Oh, looks like somebody's coming in here. On my sharp book, It has fight does not go the distance, plus 275. Mara Buena Silva inside the distance, plus 365. But on my book that I want to place a bet, Myro Buena Silva inside the distance, plus 550. And the fight not to go the distance, plus 265. Really good spread there if you think about it. You're getting about double the odds with Buena Silva. And so we're going to hit it, guys. We're going to hit a little prop star. We're going to go half unit on Myra Buena Silva at a plus. I actually think this could even be better than getting the plus 130 or the minus 175 on Buena Silva inside the distance, but goes no action. Because, yeah, it's a draw. We won't lose the money, but a half unit to win 2.75 on the inside the distance for Buena Silva is what I like to do. So we're in plus 550 on Buena Silva, half unit. Let's fire up the cash board. Let's go. Here we go. Small props, guys. They pay big. And we have to put the full name in. There's Bueno. Plus 550 will be the best line you will find. I guarantee it. We're in. We're in there. All these people, you could fire every single one of them, hire me, and I'll make this broadcast actually worth a damn. I'll do it for half price. Okay, fine, full price, but more people will watch it. Like, I'm just piggybacking off what they got. So I'm just normally I like to be very professional, very serious. But I'm watching a clown show, so we got to have fun here. When the circus comes to town, you got to enjoy yourself a little. Let's get back to the fighter comparador. So here's another thing, guys. This fight is live. Cavalcante was winning splits. Silva could get a decision win here, too. We look live. I think Cavalcante will look good early. And it'll get dirtied up. And we might be able to get not only us inside the distance. I don't see a great spot for live betting. But I see a spot. Close first round. She wins the round. People still want to bet Cavalcante, and I get it, because Cavalcante, if Buena Silva gasses out, the age difference, all that. That's why she's favored. And that's why I'm not betting any money lines here. So I see something live, and I'll take a small little prop, because I'm a prop star. If you need a reminder. Okay. Live stream is buffering. I don't think it's my fault. We can check, but I don't think it's my fault. Yeah. They got the camera on about 10 people standing around talking with each other, doing nothing. Okay, cool. We don't roll like that. We got stuff to do. We got stuff to do. Hyder Emil versus Jamal Emmers. Another great fight. Great live betting spot, too. Is it favored to go the distance? No, it's not. But I think it sneaky could. I think we see a finish early, or we see a decision. I got this 55-45 coin flip it. Lean Emmers, but it's just a lean. Hyder Emil got knocked out in his last fight. 3 knockouts, 2 decisions. Emmers, 2 knockouts, 1 sub, 2 decisions. Has lost 2 knockouts. So it's a knockout or decision for me here. KO or decision most likely for Emmers. Could see it going either way, but Emmers could be a minute winner if he avoids getting finished, and that's a big if. Lean Emmers with close first round. where he can slowly take over, especially with the wrestling. Eileen Emmers late, Heidel early. So Heidel being a slight favorite, it was even. Now he is the consensus favorite on most boats. Let's take a peek here at what we got for Heidi Emil, minus 140. Chris Padilla is getting bet down now, but I mean, maybe the fight will happen. We'll see. I think they're just betting it for a free roll. If the fight happens, they get it. I could have done that too. I just didn't feel like it. To be honest, I don't think the fight happens. Maybe it does. And if it does, I don't even know if that's an advantage. Once Ishmael kind of refuels up, he could be massive here. So who knows? Who knows on that until we see it. Padilla's is a strong guy, though. Hyder early, coin flip middle, Emmers late. Sneaky spot for decision for Hyder as well. But I see this KO or decision. Plus 190 on the decision, I think, has a little bit of value. So if we were looking at a total with 2-to-1 upside, I think there's something there. Oh, that thing charging. Fantastic. Let me look at what these props are here. Hyder Emil is a plus 195. It goes the distance. So money coming in the other way. I mean, I see with the smaller cage, it'd be very tough to lay money on it going the distance. But I think this is one where you either just go fight ends in the first or it goes the distance, in my opinion. So we got opinions. Plus 200 over here goes the distance. So sneaky, but I think live is a good spot here as well with these two fellas. CLD, Tulio. Everyone likes Tulio here. I don't mind CLD. Height and reach advantage. I'd love to see the face-off. Now, I will say this. Current line isn't the best. Current line. Yeah, plus 153 on Leroy. That's only going to get better, though, guys. Just sit and wait. Sit and wait. Yeah, plus I think we get it better there. But I lean CLD live. I mean, I like him here, 60% to win the fight. Maybe a sprinkle pre-fight. Tulio is going to be very live in the beginning. I think he's going to do his work. But I think it's going to be a great live betting spot. Early, second, late first, middle first. If he's kind of staying at range, but small cage, guys, that does factor in. CLD works better in space. I don't even know why he took this fight. He's a draw. I should be fighting on a pay-per-view, but here you go. Tulio has been knocked out. CLD's got power. Tulio's got power. CLD's never been knocked out. I think this is CLD, guys. Tulio has big power, but hasn't really been tested. This seems like a trap spot, but I don't lean going live one side or the other, but most likely CLD. I'm probably going to have a pre-fight 1 unit on CLD, just so everyone knows. Fight goes the distance. It's even. We're all evened up. We're all evened up. Wonder if UFC actually has a stream going yet. Oh, there I am. Look at that. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, it looks like MMA Junkie's the only guy. He is the real MVP, whoever runs that account. MMA Junkie, great job, guys. You do more than the UFC does, which is awesome. Okay. So yeah, that's my read on this one. Let's take a look at a KO prop here because I think that's live. Tulio's gonna have a hard time knocking CLD out, though. And the longer that fight goes, the more I favor CLD. We would need a massive number on a KO. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna get it. Fight ends in KO plus 115. How about no? How about no? We're going live, fellas. We're going live. Is that ketchup? Okay. What's the comment section? Oh, VSP's here. Yeah. Hey, I better get it all out of my system. I'm watching. Let me keep ranting. It's right now. This is the current state of affairs. I'm trying to make the UFC more popular. I love it. I like the face-offs. I like the weigh-ins. I'm currently watching 4 to 5. There's some in the background too. Maybe 10 UFC staff, all collecting paychecks. I'm not collecting a paycheck. I'm over here just having a good time, enjoying the sport. They're sitting around. This girl's laughing. He's getting her hand on her face. They're having a fun time. Everything's great. Everyone's getting paid the big bucks. But nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. That's not efficiency. That's not efficiency at all. Here we go. Randy, rude boy. I love Randy Brown in this spot, guys. That's a pre-fighter. And I'm wondering if I should even wait. Randy coming up. Let's see. What do we got? Looks like he made weight. Hold on, let me check. 171. He made it. 171. Welterweight. So skippy. Oh, wait, he didn't make it. He was pound over. Okay, he's pound overweight. Yeah. What am I saying? Just drop that half pound. Let's go. 171. Who cares? Okay, let's check the comment section. A little rough around the edges. Want to punch a polar bear? What? LOL, that's good, right? Patty, I have no idea if that's good. I don't even know what he is saying here. Exudes life into my... Okay, whatever. Well, good enough. I get it. I get the basic idea. Yeah, we should play it again. We should play it again. Everyone in the chat, like and subscribe. Otherwise, you like doing some things that aren't great. Wow. Okay. Well. Hey, Rogue Strummer. Oh, I wanted to announce this, guys. So YouTube has a new thing, Rogue Strummer. They got a new thing here where your handle is what shows up on all chats, not just my stream, but any stream you're going to be live chatting on. Oh, we got a... There we go. Any stream that you're on chatting. So what I recommend to everyone is change your handles to what you want, to whatever you identify as, and I'll be able to chat it up. I'm going to tell Curtis when he comes back. Okay, so probably in a KO. I think Strummer. We were talking Tulio and CLD. You know what's interesting though? What's your opinion on this? CLD has never been finished, never been knocked out, never been finished. 2 decision losses. One of those, Gregory Rodriguez. Is Tulio going to be able to do work for 3 rounds and finish him when Rodriguez couldn't? I'm not sure. And so I think this could go to decision. I think CLD could knock out Tulio. I think Tulio could knock out CLD, but I don't put it extremely high percentage chance that Tulio ends up knocking him out. So I lean live. They, them. I identify as a ghost. Yep, I agree. Rogue, I agree. Yeah, you know what worries me, Rogue, though, is the small cage. I don't think that favors Duncan. I don't know why he. I mean, I guess maybe he had no choice but to fight this. It's a great fight. It really should be happening in a bigger cage. I think that Duncan in the full size cage would have an advantage, being able to stay on the outside, kind of wear Tulio down, but maybe Tulio can just put him up against the cage and work him. Duncan's got good Muay Thai though too, so I like Duncan as well, my man. I like him as well, and I said before I'll probably have a pre-fight, but I think everyone's going to love Tulio here. Usually when you see this where it's even, so like it was pretty. Let's take a look at this. Let's do a little instructional here. Here we are. Isn't it beautiful, guys? The betting board. Every book, every line. It's a wonderful thing to watch. This right here. Open plus 120, minus 140, and is slowly creep. We're at a minus 176. In my opinion, when I see this, even money shoots up, dips a little down, sharp money comes in, smart money comes in and says, now, one thing I want to tell people as well, see this plus 120 that jumps here? You should ignore that in the line movements. The plus 120 is hung for about 30 minutes on the sharpest books in the world. They hang up plus 120 on Tulio. The sharpest books in the world hang it. The best, sharpest bettors in the world come in, the market makers. They bet it. They say, nope, Tulio should be favored. They bet Tulio's side. It takes not a lot of money. Sports books are moving the lines. This is how they sharpen a line, is they take sharp action early, and then they let it they slowly give people higher limits. You can't bet a lot early. You can only bet a little bit on this plus 120. They use the money to then change the betting line to sharpen them. So they use sharp information to sharpen the lines. They do not know who should be favored. Like BetOnline has zero idea who Marco Tulio Silva is. They don't care. They release the line, it gets bet, and there's what you get. BetOnline is a market-making book. They're very sharp. And so you'll see here, Tulio was never on not a market-making book, a very public book like Bovada. He was never a plus 120. Once the line got sharpened up to a minus 145 by BetOnline and others, I'll tell you some others. Other market-making books. Where is it? Circa. Caesars, BetMGM. Pinnacle is a huge market-making book right here. Pinnacle is one of the sharpest books in the world, especially for baseball. Here we go. Currently, CLD at plus 155. Interesting. Looks like Circa didn't open these. Circa might not be a market-making book on as Jazz Sports. Who the heck? Pinnacle. Yeah, they might not be a market-making book on UFC. BetOnline is the number one, I think, for combat early lines. Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff. We got business happening, fellas. Lots of business. Oh, you know what I would just die for right now? Haven't had it in a fortnight. Is a cigarette. I haven't had a cigarette in a long time. But I have short-term memory loss. Okay. So that's a little tutorial, guys, on books and lines and stuff like that. So let me tell you what's going to happen. IMO, in my opinion, Tulio is getting bet down a little bit. Public will come right before the fight, throw Tulio in with a bunch of parlays, with a bunch of other nonsense. We will wait. That line will boost up. We should be able to get CLD around a plus 175, I think. I think Tulio will close about a minus 200, minus 205. CLD will close around a plus 170, plus 175. Look for it. Wait for it. Bet it. Moving on. Ronnie Barcelli versus Ricky Simone. Great live betting spot, guys. Minus 210 to go the distance. Wrestler. A lot of decision wins for Barcelos. A lot of decision losses for Barcelos. A lot of decision losses for Simone. Did have that KO against Basharat. Stay woke. That's a little scary. Wow, Barcelos, I have slightly favored to win. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I think this is another one, though. We're going to see here. Yep. No, opposite. Ronnie Barcelos opened to plus 180. This line has come down. Money came in on him all the way down to a plus 130. He's back up to a plus 145. My numbers say Barcelos, but my heart says we do it live. Bingo. Rogue, I like the way you think, man. You got some good insight. What's your interest in all this? I'm assuming you're a bettor. Do you like to come up? Hey, my man. Curtis. Ricky is the side, but it's going to be close. And what does that tell us? Close? Most likely going decision. Usually we can pick off a good live line, can't we, Curtis? So, Kurt, here are my props so far. That Jimenez line submission at plus 1,200 seems just ridiculous. How else is he going to win the fight? He's been getting knockouts against cans, but he's probably not going to win the fight. So the bet's probably going to lose. But at plus 1,200, I can't pass that up. And then Bueno Silva, I wanted to get that inside the distance, goes the distance, and it's a push. And it's like minus 175 now. I saw someone got it at plus 130. No, thank you, but give me a half unit on Silva at a plus 550 inside the distance. By the way, Curtis, I'm not naming any of the books anymore because I'm getting weird freaking questions from weird people on X. So I'm just keeping it classy. We're gonna go Sharp Book and Public Book. You know which one the public one is. It's the one that has all our beautiful props, and we know what the Sharp Book is. It's the one that originates the line. So Sharp Book has Bueno Silva inside the distance plus 365. Dumb Book, Public Book, has Silva at a plus 550. So I took it. Oh, there we go. Nice, Rogue. You're a bettor and a fan of the sport in Vegas. I like that. Vegas, way better than Disneyland. Vegas, the happiest place on earth. That's what they say. That's what I say. I know it's not, but that's what I say. I like this. Significant strikes over in Ricky, because think about it. Smart. What do we think? When I look at the Barcelos Simone, wrestler. So we're gonna see striking, and I think we're gonna see and favor to go the distance. So we're let's take a look there. Curtis coming through on a Friday, playing some hooky. Okay, what do we got? They only have 17 props for this one. They don't even have the strike props yet. So we'll get them later, I think. Yeah. Well, Sharp Book might have them. I like Simone because I like what I've seen recently a lot. And I had him kind of like a plus whatever, 2 something against plus 2 something against Basharat. Yeah, I don't see any strike props yet. We'll get them later. Let's put a pin in that, Kurt. Let's put a pin in that. I'm going to make a note on my spreadsheet. We'll make a note here so that we don't forget tomorrow. There we go. All right. I like that, Kurt. We're going to look over on the props, and then we're definitely going live. Fight VSP. You're not blocked, I don't think. Yeah, okay. Day of, we'll look. I should probably have a number though in my head of what I'm taking. But we'll worry about that later. Okay, what else? I don't know. What do we even do with this Padilla and Bonfim line? Bonfim, it's probably not going to happen. I mean, currently, people are betting Padilla as a free roll, I'm sure. Yeah, he's down to a plus 150. He was at a plus 175 as the weight miss happened. And I mean, I will lose my mind with a broken hand. I'll just start dumping the money. But a weight miss, and you want me to start? You're moving the line 25 points. No, I think they're mainly just going, well, if the fight happens, he looked bad. He looked very bad. I don't think he's going to fight. He looked horrible. He needed to be helped off the stage, Bonfim. So, are we frozen again? 90 people watching. Well, I'm one of the 90. It was minus 115. I would lean finish if the fight actually happens. Very much lean finish. Padilla inside the distance could be interesting. Padilla has a plus 240 inside the distance. But Bonfim could get the finish too and just gas. Or get the finish instead of gassing. I don't know. I don't think the fight's going to happen. Move on to something that's actually going to happen. Euros. I love Saliakov here. Oh, here we go. Okay. Padilla will take the fight if they allow it. I know. That's what I was thinking. I was asking. Maybe Patty knows. Will they, does Padilla have like ultimate decision on this? I think he does, right? He can say, yeah, I'll fight it. And he will. Good call. Taco. Oh, Padilla. Yeah, he's cash for me. Padilla by sub is super interesting. Okay, now that we're interested in Padilla here, I just don't know if the fight's going to happen, but sometimes those can be the best ones. So this is what was interesting about that. Someone said Padilla by sub, kind of like it. He's got 2 of them. Look at Bonfim's losses. 4 submissions. Guys. Rogue. Change the message filter. VSP. Change message filter. I don't even know if he's just talking trash. He might just be talking trash, guys. So the Viking does. Maybe he just misses you, Curtis. Padilla by submission. I think that is spicy. Let's take a look, guys. Padilla by sub. Plus 600. Plus 600 by sub. 4 submission losses. 2 submission wins. 40% of his wins by sub in his last 5. 80% of his losses by sub in the last 5. Bonfim is very clean and favored, so if he starts out strong, this was all before he missed weight incredibly. He'll be a minus 350 fast. Only way to get a live betting spot is with a rogue line, or it's close at the end of the second. There could be a third round spot. So, yeah, it's either rogue line, third round spot. Bonfim, I think, favor early. I favor Padilla late. That plus 600, though, and that sub by Padilla, that's money, guys. Good spot there. Sharp Book has Padilla at plus 515, but why are we not staring at a sub prop here? Of course, Padilla could get it done in a lot of different ways, but I need to look at Ismail Bonfim's 4 submission losses. 4? Who do you get sub to? And he didn't get sub here. He got sub by Saint Denis. Nothing wrong with that. Got sub by Renato Canero a long time ago. Oh, wow. Yeah, this was 2014. So a lot of these sub losses are like a long time ago. And obviously he's improved his jiu-jitsu, but he got subbed here. Salyakov's a banger. Padilla's more of a wear you down kind of. I could easily see this being a sub. Plus 600, so nice. Could see it being a KO too. He's basically even. KO plus 575, submission plus 600. But how does Bonfim lose? 80% by sub. He get knocked out by Salyakov, but Salyakov bangs. That's what he does. Padilla, not so much. I like it, guys. Whoever Rogue, I really like that. King of Kung. Okay, I have won a lot of money on the King of Kung Fu. Yep, I mean that's what happened. I was not on the King of Kung Fu in the Brown fight. Because Brown's got a chin, man. Like the King of Kung Fu needs to be able to knock you out. Needs to be able to knock you out. And Uros Medic, he's got the chin on a T. All you got to do is swing. But he's also got hands himself, so. I did think that too, but I did have a small play on Salyakov because Carlos Leo fought a couple people, but not a ton in the UFC. He really got overvalued after that draw or that bad decision. Loss to Renat Fakhradimov, and I had Fakhradimov in that fight, and I was like, no, I don't think so. But I was happy. Fakhradimov is my guy. Funny hat theory all day. Plus 300 was. Yes, he was. He was huge. I had a little sprinkle on him. I got to check. I'll look back, but. What are we doing? Is anyone watching the MMA Junkie stream of the weigh-ins? It's like, it's painful. It's not MMA Junkie's fault. It's just, they just have the camera on like 10 UFC staff just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, right? Well, like, what are we doing? Is yours pausing? Is yours skipping too? Because mine is skipping like a mo. It goes and then it skips. It goes and then it skips. Yeah, in the PFL. Rogue, $7.7 billion company. What are you going to do? Oh, are we about to have we're about to have the face-offs, guys. This is what I came for. Oh, it's so stupid, though. Okay, I'll stop complaining because this is what I came for. And let's get back to, anyways, plus 600, guys, on Chris Padilla is spicy. Half unit would not hurt. Would not hurt. Half unit by sub. So here we go. Face off. McVeigh. Let's get back to this. Jackson McVeigh versus Zachary Reese. And I think it's actually red corner, blue corner like this. McVeigh's live here. Let's see. We got literally exact same height and reach per the Tapology. Is the wow, the sound is like 20 seconds behind the AV. Okay. Yeah, McVeigh looks a little bigger. Reese is usually always taller. There's some value there, guys, on McVeigh. Not a ton, though. Not a ton. Okay, we got Marcos and Miles Johns. We got first name, last name, flipped around. I like Marcos here, and I like him as a minute winner for sure. I think late, yeah, I think Marcos gets it done. This is going to be a banger, though. Both those guys are nuts. Marcos with a clear height advantage. So this is wrong. I think Miles Johns probably about 5'6". Marcos probably about 5'8", maybe 5'9". It's a clear advantage there. See Pennington and Gomi. Gomi looking like she's about 40 years old with that haircut. Taller by about an inch makes sense. Respectful. Here we go. Hoke it. And yeah, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Gimme by sub plus 1,200. Are you kidding me? We're in. We're in. Third of a unit. Are they even going to face off Padilla? Interesting. We will see. I'm going on that sub if they face off and we're cooking. Myra Buena Silva, shorter, guys. Smaller fighter. She's crazy as hell, too. I like her. Got a half unit inside the distance. Yep, 2 inches. Reach advantage. I think Silva could snatch up a sub. Maybe live on Cavalcante. Who knows? We skipped a bunch of people and went to Ioni and Simone. They're like exactly the same height, same weight. Yeah, no, a little taller for Barcelos, maybe. Tons of fights. Great fight, guys. Great fight. Great live betting spot, too. And don't forget, put a pin in it. We are going to be looking at those strike prop numbers for sure. For sure. Okay, guess we're frozen again. What year is it, guys? It's 2025. I forget. Can't tell if we're in 1999 right now. Trying to get the info. I'll go grab a newspaper and find out who weighed in and how tall everyone is. This is insane. Okay. Whatever. What's the next one they're going to show? I don't even know. I'll pop in and out of this stream. They're showing the same one again. Keeps freezing on this one. Yep. Can't get past Barcelos. Anyone else getting past Barcelos? Whoa, 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 Rogue. Let me tell you something about this stream. They faced off. Padilla and them faced off. Let me tell you something about this stream. Number one, I'm going to tell you about how the judging actually works. It's through the commission. So the commission gets judges separate from the UFC. Number two, this stream is a pro judging stream. We have professional judges who do the analyzer tool, and tune in on Saturday for it, for sure, because you're going to change your whole perspective on judging. Trust me. But that's the main edge we have and why we bet live is we have the analyzer tool, professional judges scoring the fights. And, you'll see that on these close rounds, it's really tough to figure it out, but our guys figure it out, and we find value on the betting line. For instance, last week, Norma Dumont, we had the fight 1-1 going to the third. She was a plus 275, got up to plus 550. They didn't let me get it at plus 550, but I got a little in on her at plus 250. And that was because the analyzer was saying she won the round, and I really couldn't tell the difference. So, pro judging stream, guys. I will say, though, Patty is the best in the business. So they should be paying Patty. I will say that. I'll give you that. They should be putting Patty in the driver's seat with Mike Bell. And who else do I like? Not Sal. But maybe what's the other guy I like? Chris Lee. Chris Lee, Mike Bell, and Patty, St. Patty. Patty's on another level. You'll see, though, Rogue, tune in Saturday. It gets hot. This is just a stream I started doing, for the ceremonial weigh-ins. If I can get them. Apparently, I can't get them, though. They won't let me have them. My stream is totally frozen. I don't know where you guys are at. I'm locked up here. Oh, maybe I need to go back. Here we go. Okay, so now we might be good. Let's see. I'm going to watch this Barcelos and Simone again. Okay. Oh, Padilla and Bonfim, they're going at it, man. We're going plus 600. We're going. Chris Padilla plus 600 on the sub, I think is our money. We could also go Padilla inside the distance. But that sub is just screaming at me. Yep, half unit to win 3 units. Padilla by sub. Let's go. We're in. We're in, guys. Oh, Medish with a lot of height on Salyakov and reach. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, I'm going to pause this, guys, real quick because I do want to go through it. But I also want to show you what we got here. So we'll do that. But got to get our bets in. Christopher Padilla the third. God, I love submission props. Hopefully I'm not getting submission hungry from last week. That could flip, but I do think with the smaller cage, it lends itself to fights getting on the ground. So there could be some correlation there. Padilla. Okay, cool. Good. Euros was tall, man. That was taller than 2 inches, and that reach is taller. That would make me a little scared on Salikov. Wow, Matt Schnell is much bigger than Morales. Ooh. Interesting. Schnelly by here. He's a minus 450 right now. The money is pouring in on Joseph Morales, and that ain't my money. That is not my money. They say 2 inches. I say 4. I'm gonna go back to that actually. Let's put a pin in that. They say 2 inches. It's at least 3 to 4. Morales, not the biggest guy. He's got some skills, but 66%, 34 for Matt Schnell. I don't think the fight goes the distance. Schnell has lost plenty by sub. Morales has gotten plenty by sub. But I do think it could go the distance, potentially. Probably not. Not tremendously interested in that fight. I like Rude Boy here. Cue the music. Cue the music. Venom.
From my stream, you get a peek at the obscene. The show was fire, like it was filled with gasoline. We did it live, light flashing on the dashboard. Props flying fast, Curtis spitting out more. We did it live, Good night, it's time for us to unwind. Aggregator graphs, leaving truth behind. We did it live, Monkeys, gamblers, analyzers, good night. Still laughing at the last VSP remark.
All right, guys. So I like Randy Brown no matter which way you slice this thing up. I've seen Bonfim gas way too many times, and when the competition steps up like this, I don't think that's good for him. Gabriel Bonfim lost to Nicholas Dalby in the second round, TKO punches. Then he goes on, he wins an Angelusa, tough fighter, submits Chaos Williams, who's been on the downside, and lost a split decision, let's be honest, to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, who I had. Let him know. I'll call you right back. All right. We take a look at Rude Boy. Now, I've had some bad luck with Randy Brown, like being on the wrong side, the right side. I had him against Battle. I felt like I got robbed there. I think I had Dalby in this one. Beat him up. Decision here. KO'd Salyakov. Lost to Jack Dalla Maddalena. I mean, Randy Brown by knockout to me is the play. Let's see what that knockout prop looks like. Let's see what that knockout prop looks like. And 2 of his last 5 wins by knockout. He's fought higher level competition, so we got some decisions there. 5-round fight. I don't see a decision. Right now, Randy Brown by KO is a plus 325. No, is this a 5-round fight? Randy Brown by KO is plus 325. Guys, what? Huh? What am I missing here? This makes no sense. Are they saying this is going to go the distance? No. Randy Brown by points is plus 450. Okay, guys, Randy Brown, KO, TKO, plus 325. That's it. That's it right there. That's the bet. That's the bet. KO round 2 against Dolby. KO round 1 against Solikov. A lot of decisions. That's why, but 5-rounder against a guy who gasses? I mean, Randy Brown. Oh, wow. Randy Brown by TKO or submission is a plus 275. Randy Brown has 7 wins by decision, 2 losses, all 3-rounders, I'm assuming. Got Alex Oliveira in a rear naked choke. And a lot of knockouts. Bonfim's skilled on the ground. He's going to wrestle and try to get it to the ground. Submissions a plus 160. KO. Yeah, I mean, if you like Randy Brown, I like Randy Brown. I think the move is the Randy Brown KO at a plus 325. I mean, you could also go inside the distance plus 275 because there's such a small difference there that I think I'll have to lock that one up, to be honest. Fight goes the distance minus 260. Okay. Fair. Randy Brown sub is a plus 2,000. Randy Brown inside the distance plus 255 over here, plus 275 over there. I mean, really what I should do is plus 325 here. And then sprinkle the sub on the other book at 2,000. It's simple. Simple. Randy Brown by KO plus 325. That's a unit, guys. That's a unit. Because I think Brown wins. I think he has a very clear path to winning against Bonfim. Bonfim has been knocked out against Nicholas Dalby. That was through pressure. Yeah. Pressure. Dalby broke him down eventually and got the finish. I think Randy Brown gets his finish round 2 or round 3. I'm calling a Randy Brown knockout in round 3. How do you guys like that? Plus 2,000. But no, we are going to go a unit here, and we may just sprinkle, maybe, on that sub. We're getting about an extra half unit by going KO here, and then maybe we can just, we could take a quarter of a unit by sub, and that'd be a 5-unit payout. So we'd basically just be taking, perfect. That's perfect. A two book double dip. A 2-book double dip. But what is that Brown KO in the third? They're just sitting at plus 2,000. They just want me to take it. And we might just have fun with that. Could be the second, though, to be honest with you guys. Randy Brown KO in the second. Plus 1,400. Yep, plus 1,400. So that's pretty much across the board. I like it in the second or third. See what that looks like. Randy Rude Boy Brown. Randy Brown to win. Either fighter to win in rounds 2 or 3 is plus 180. No. Okay, I'm good. I like it. Let's go a unit. I keep talking. I wasn't showing you guys. Let's go a unit on this. Randy Brown by KO TKO. We go a unit, and then we sprinkle a quarter unit on the sub at plus 2,000 on the other book. Yeah, that's where we're going. And we will hedge over here. Not even a hedge. It would be a beautiful payout. Brown was able to somehow snatch up a weird one. Pay out 5 units. Quarter unit pays out 5. Brown by sub. And we go with that too. So we hit it, and we'll cash 3 units on the KO. If he gets the sub, we'll cash 4 units. So we'll either cash 3 or 4 units, 1.25 units to win 3 or 4, or lose 1.25. That could happen too. But I'm not thinking it will. I'm definitely not thinking that it will. Coma. And hey, Coma, I want to say this. I'm not sure if you have been here before, but YouTube has changed now the comment section all across every single live stream. I found out about this last week, and they are now displaying the handle. So you can change your handle to whatever you want as long as it's available, just like any other handle on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. And then that's what's going to display. So, like, whatever cool nicknames you guys want to have, throw them up. Like Viking Space Pirate, that's a good one. This is Curtis. We'll see if he keeps Jerk Boy Casey. And where's Patty the Butty? There he is. He's easy to figure out. All right, guys. So here we are. This is our entire card. We actually ended up getting, let's see, 0.33, 222. We got a unit here. We got a unit here too. We got 2.58 units on the board. We like that. We love that. All big plus money props. We got Max Jimenez. That's what we're calling him. We're calling him Jimmy. Give me a sub. Plus 1,200. We put 0.33 units to win 3.96. We got Myro Bueno Silva at plus 550 inside the distance. Half unit to win 2.75. Got Chris Padilla. Love this one. Sub plus 600. Half unit to win 3. Randy, this may be my favorite bet in the entire card. Randy Brown by KO TKO plus 325. I don't see his other path to winning. Maybe he gets a sub, though, and we had to take a little hedge on it. 0.25 units at a plus 2,000. Twin 5 units. But I think we get this one here. I think we get the KO. And so a unit to win 3.25. Give me that all day. I favor Brown to win that fight. And so I like CLD live. Hey, Coma, join us live. I think we're going to get a good live number. I think it's going to be Tulio early, get him up against the cage, trying to take him down, trying to beat him up. I think CLD is a gamer, though. I think it's going to go the distance, and he will have some spots late first. early second. And I think we can get a nice little plus money on him there. So I'll wait on that. But I agree with you. I think it goes the distance, sir. I think it goes the distance. CLD and Tulio. But that's all I got for now, guys. So everyone get back to work. We had a good time. Next week, we'll actually have a real ceremonial weigh-in. That'll be much better. It's going to be a lot faster. I'm going to put together all my props and stuff early, and then we'll just bang it out. 1, 2, 3, talk about them, show our cash board up here, and get cooking. So we got the fights tomorrow, guys, at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Set your notifications, subscribe, set the notification for tomorrow. It's going to be an awesome card. I think these Apex cards provide a lot of opportunity. We cashed 6.9 units last week. A lot of pre-fights as well. Our props didn't do that well, but I'm feeling pretty good about some of these. Only need a couple to hit, guys. One of them can't. There is going to be a loss here no matter what, because Randy Brown can't get a KO and a sub. But if we just take a look, 4 bets essentially, I'm thinking we get 2 of them. We get 2 of them. That's big cash money. That sets us way ahead on the day. So lock them in. Lock them in. Everyone in the chat, like and subscribe if you're cool. I want to be cool. Like and subscribe. Check us out tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. We're streaming all night. And we're going to have a lot of music, a lot of bets, a lot of fun, and a lot of judging. Very excited to see Patty and company again. I enjoyed having multiple streams a week, but I am getting busier too with work. So this works out perfect. See you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. and enjoy the outro.
From the bayous of Louisiana to the bluffs of Tennessee, a shadow on the water, wild as the wind can be. He learned the game from river rats, with cards worn thin and frayed, chasing value in the shadows where the betting lines don't stay. Floating down the street, we always do it live, seeing spots and placing wagers that others cannot find. When green is on the cash board, the chat begins to sing. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed jack is king. The books come a-calling with movement on the odds. We take the dive and do it live and pray to the gambling gods. Those Mississippi River nights where the stream is running fast, the one-eyed jack has visions, spots that always cash. Floating down the river, we always do it live, seeing spots and placing wagers that others cannot find. When green is on the cash board, the chat begins to sing. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed jack is king. Now the years have carved his face like driftwood on the shore. He knows when to walk away, when to settle up the score. Under midnight's quiet stream, with the stars as witness true, the gambler's heart beats steady. It's the stream that's calling you. Floating down the river, we always do it live, seeing spots and placing wagers that others cannot find. When green is on the cash board, the chat begins to sing. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed jack is king.